Alright, what is up, guys? It is JR, and today is Thursday, the 15th of December, 2016. And I just wanted to see if I can record one last live
Order
trade
filled.
before the end of the, not before the end of the, one last live trade before the end of the year, because I know I said yesterday that yesterday would be my last video until next year, but since it's the holiday season, I'm feeling generous, so I feel like doing one more live trade video if I can. And basically, let me explain what we have going on right here. So overall, it's a range day, but then again, there's like a slight upward bias to the range, so I was able to get this trend line working up. First, I drew it off the highs, and then we kind of verified it right down here when we came back for the third test of this, and then we pushed up a little bit higher. Now, what I'm thinking is that the range is what's holding greater weight today for the. First, let me explain this trade that I'm in just before it actually goes and gets me filled. So what we're doing is we're trading this as a failed second entry long. So you have your first attempt to go higher right here, then your second attempt to go higher right here. All right. Now, we're shorting right off of three areas of resistance. So we've got the top of our range coming across here. We've got our trend line, which is this is our third touch, so this technically verifies our trend line, and we've also got the EMA. So we've got three areas of resistance right up top here. So this is probably definitely going to be good for a push lower. The only thing that's slightly concerning is that our target is it's one tick beneath the actual low, but I don't think we'll have to worry about that. I think this is going to continue down. So, yeah, we should get this order filled in just 1 second, because as you can see, these ticks they were snapping off fairly fast a second ago. Who just texted me? Yeah, they were snapping off fairly fast a second ago, but I think this should definitely be good for a scalp. And, yeah, so let me go back to explaining the day. So basically we had this uptrend working up. That was in play, but I think that the range is what's going to hold the greater weight for today. I could be wrong. We could continue higher, but as of now, I'm trading this like a failed breakout of the
Target.
Okay, boom, we just got that one filled. I'm trading this like a failed breakout out of the top of our range, and we came back in. You could have gone short right here. I was a little bit afraid of this because what happened? Initially I drew my trend line like this. I had it something like this, slightly steeper. You get a break, and then boom, that's you move to a new low. And then I saw this really bullish bar, and then this one's right here afterwards. And this was probably, let me move this down to +1. This was probably definitely good for trapping people when you have a bar like this come into play. Hopefully we get this runner, but we're bouncing off the lows of our trend line, so we might not get it. We might get stopped out here, but overall, all we really care about is the scalp portion, like I said. And I think that this was a good scalp trade right here, due to the fact that we've got three areas of resistance that we were bouncing off of, and the one tick higher.
Stop filled.
This really bullish bar definitely trapped some people in here, because there's resting orders waiting right here to get long. And then when you have a bullish bar like this, people already like to buy into that. So this was good for a scalp. We bounced off the lower end of our trend line, so let me just go ahead and mark that trade. And I want to end this video because I don't want it to be too long. So that's it. There were some other trades along here. There were some longs in here. I didn't take any of them because we were a bit far away from the EMA, and I get a little bit afraid when we're kind of far away from the EMA. I don't really like trading too far away from it, because you're always going to come back to it. It's like a magnet. So I try and take trades that are right off of the EMA or very close to it. So you have a failed second entry short that's right here. You could have gone long right here. The thing that scared me was that you have a triple top right here, so I didn't want to get long into that. But if you notice, you get this big bullish bar, which is indicative of running people's stops that actually got short right up top here. So this was a good trade that would have worked out nicely. And there were a few other longs in here. I'm not gonna go into details about them right now. I took a short right here, and let me explain the reasonings for that. So based off this range that we had, I just measured the distance from the bottom to the top, and then when we broke out of the top, I just went and stuck a line right up top there. We bounced off of it quite nicely, and then we had our first attempt to go higher, our second attempt to go higher. And on these range days, you don't always get a retest of the highs. So this is your reversal pattern. I wasn't really expecting to get a retest. We did eventually get the retest though, but I liked this one for a short, and so that worked out. It was good for a scalp, and there was a long right here. I didn't take that one either because I was afraid of that as well, due to the fact that my signal bar was a doji and it was close to this double top, so I didn't want to get long into that. Although after looking at it after the fact, I would have had enough room because my entry would be 62.50 and the highs of this are going to be 63.75, so I would have had enough room for that one. It's just this doji it's not that pretty of a sight, so wasn't really messing with that. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. This is Jay. Oh yeah, and another thing, thank you guys for your comments. Thank you for your feedback. I really appreciate them. It's good to know how you guys are responding to this. I really appreciate hearing what you think, how you feel, what it is that you want to see, and it just helps me know how to serve you better, essentially. So you guys seem to be responding well to these live trade videos, and that's great. I actually prefer doing the live trade videos because it's simple for the most part. All I have to do is start up my recording software and just verbally explain what it is that I'm thinking. And it's cool. You guys like it. I like it. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing any chart reviews because Max already got that covered and he does an exceptional job at that. So I don't really think that there's any further value that I could possibly give you guys by doing a chart review, since Mac does them so well and he pretty much says everything that needs to be said. He's got much more experience than I do, so anything that he says, take that over what I say because I'm still in the learning process. So for your chart reviews, go to Mac. If you want to see some live trades, I guess come to me. And yeah, that's it. And once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, just do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. Feel free to leave some comments. Tell me what your thoughts are. Tell me what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like. And yeah. So this is JR, and I will see you guys after the new year. So happy new year, happy Hanukkah. I remember in the video yesterday I got a little bit confused and thought that Hanukkah wasn't right around the corner, because I pulled up the calendar on my iPhone, only saw one dot around about the Christmas time, clicked on it, and all I saw was Christmas Day. But then I went and looked at an old school calendar with the actual writing on it, which tells you the holidays and the full moons and the crescent moons and all that good stuff, and noticed that Hanukkah actually does begin on Christmas Day. So on that note, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and I just wish you guys all the best. Hopefully 2017 is going to be a great year. Hopefully we're going to have some great trades, lots of good movement, great days, and all that good stuff. And yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, feel free to go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. And this is JR, and I will see you guys next time.